Test on one day. India, England, Australia. What a player! What a player! What a player!
Hello and welcome back to Waadaplaya Fantasy section, where today we'll be giving you fantasy tips for the second T20I between England and Pakistan. Remember, the ODI series was clean swept by England's second string team, 3-0. And as we are recording this, very nicely poised, England need, I think Pakistan should win this, but England need around 90 odd runs in 7 odd overs with 5 wickets down. Liam Livingstone playing absolutely brilliant knock. So if you're a Rajasthan fan, we're hoping that he will come good when the IPL starts. But I have Vishak and Akash with me to discuss everything we have for the T20I team we've formed. So obviously we've taken into consideration whatever we've seen so far and made a team. So let's quickly have a look what we've got, starting with you, Vishak.
Yeah, the first game is still underway, as Sanjay already mentioned, and it looks like it's going Pakistan's way, even though it's going to be a close game. So let's look at the team for the second T20I. We are expecting Butler to play as part of England's rotation policy. He did not play the first game. I think one of David Malan or Bairstow might be rested and Butler might play. So we are thinking Bairstow might be rested, and that's why we picked Butler. And we have also picked Mohammad Rizwan, who scored a brilliant 50. He started slow. Though he started slow, he picked up his pace and scored a good 50. And then we have picked Mohammad Hafiz. He batted a little lower today, but expect him to come if he comes at number 3, he will come good. So we have picked him as well. We have picked Jason Roy as a vice captain. Today he was looking good, but he got out after scoring 32. So unfortunate, but he is a good batsman and he can come good. If he gets going, he can just tear apart any opposition. And we have rectified our mistake by picking Babar Azam, who is the number 2 T20I batsman. Even though he scores a little less, he scores consistently. So we have picked him and we have made him the captain. And we have also picked David Malan, even though he failed today. We have picked him and we have backed him, because since he is the number 1 T20I batsman.
Interesting that England looked like losing the first T20. Ben Stokes in the sidelines will be wondering, I won with the second string team and Morgan is not able to do it with the first string one. So we have kept him from all support out there. So let's hope that England do come back in the second T20. So going to the all-rounders, we have Lewis Gregory. He had a sensational ODI series and he looked decently, he's playing decently in the first T20 as well. So we'll back him to perform. He's got all-round skills. Followed by Shadab Khan. He's bowled brilliantly in the first T20 now. Although he didn't get a chance with the bat, we are going to pick him as well. Saqib Mahmood had an okay kind of first T20, but he's had a brilliant ODI series, so we're backing him again. Matt Parkinson had a mixed baggage first T20. First 2 overs went for just 15 runs. He bowled brilliantly, but by the end of the spell, he had conceded 47 runs. So it was a mixed baggage. But considering that we are moving out of Nottingham, we're moving to Leeds now for the second T20, so we're going to back him again. Hassan Ali didn't play the first match, surprisingly from Pakistan's perspective, but we are hoping that Pakistan's all-rounder does come back into the team. That's 11, folks.
Yeah, that's what we like. Bowlers who can bat well, effectively be an all-rounder, but still you can pick them as bowlers. Batsmen who can bowl a bit, but are set up as batsmen, and you can pick them as an all-rounder effectively. Couple of things, starting with you, Akash. So Fakhar Zaman, is he a regular now at number 4, or is it just because today Rizwan and Babar Azam had a big opening partnership? Otherwise, he would bat at 3, or is this a long-term strategy from Pakistan?
I think this is a long-term strategy because both Rizwan and Azam in T20s prefer the opening slot. Even if you look at PSL, for their respective sides, they open the batting. The only reason being that they're slow starters. They need some time in the middle and then they accelerate. And if you play them in the middle order, you're basically losing out that time. So I think that's why they prefer both Azam and Rizwan to open, and they're their best bet in terms of scoring a big score, as you could have seen today. So that's the reason they're opening. Whereas Fakhar Zaman is just like a hitter. He can come any time in the day and just start banging the ball around. So that's the reason they've gone with Babar Azam and Rizwan as the openers.
And Vishak, sorry to put you on spot, but with this rotation policy, no one really knows what team it's going to be picked. So let's assume that Butler doesn't play. Livingstone is a straight swap, I assume?
Yeah, but the way he has performed today, I think he would be a straight swap, or we can also go for Bairstow as well. He failed today, but he is a very good prospect in T20. He is a very good bat. He is proven altogether in limited overs cricket what he can do. Though he has not performed that well in Test cricket, he is a very good batter in T20s and ODIs. So, and but like so, Bairstow would be a very good choice. But considering Livingstone's performance today, I think we can go for him as well.
Excellent.
And considering that Bairstow had a hit on his finger today while keeping, so probably they might think of resting him for a game, just not to aggravate any kind of an injury.
Excellent, excellent. Whilst before we close this, I see they need 81 from 6 overs. That should be very interesting considering Livingstone is 74 from 32 balls. What a great knock. This is absolutely brilliant to watch. Hopefully the fantasy tips we are providing will help you score a lot of points in the second T20I. Couple of points before we leave you. This game obviously involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please be responsible and play at your own risk. You have to be 18 plus to play this game. Second point, obviously, the tips which we are providing are purely for entertainment purposes. Waadaplaya or its members cannot be held responsible for any losses you may incur. Akash and Vishak, thanks a lot as always. And for our viewers, if you're here for the first time, please do check out our channel for other cricketing contents you may like. If you're a cricket fan, trust me, you will end up liking something or the other because we have lots of videos around trivia, fantasy, interviews, game reviews, series previews. So definitely lots of things around world cricket, men's and women. Until next time, we hope to see you back. Please be safe and take care.
Stay safe, guys.
Stay safe, everyone.